How do you like the streets?
The streets is cool. It's cool. I mean, where everybody's therapist,
Right.
Their doctor, their lawyer. We just everything out here. Everything. They call us for everything. But I mean,
was there expectations prior to you actually getting out there, and then when you got there, what did you see? What was your vision once you got there?
That's a great question. I didn't think, because I had this thing in my head that, you know, people all the time, they be like, oh, I hate the police. I don't never want to call the police or whatever. But I see that people call the police all the time and for everything. So my expectations was like, we're not going to really get calls like that. Mm-hmm. But child,
you got out there.
Yeah, because the hood, like, they be like, yeah, I ain't going to call the cops. But in reality, they be like, 911.
Yes. Yes. I mean, for everything. I'd be like, really? Do you really need us? Like, y'all can't handle this within yourselves. Y'all not grown enough to handle this within yourselves. But apparently not.
Right. Absolutely. So why Baltimore City? What made you want to become a police officer?
So Baltimore City, because I was born and raised in Baltimore City.
East side, west side?
East side. Okay. The northeast to be exact.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
That's the crib right there. Shout out to the Northeast District.
All day.
Handling 50 calls.
30 reports.
With their eyes closed.
Right.
Like it's nothing.
Yeah, they can handle it.
They work hard over there.
I'm sure they do.
Mm-hmm.
But so back in 2008, my father was murdered, and one of the detectives and homicide, who actually still works here, me and him gained a really good relationship over the years. And as a child, like when I was growing up, I always wanted to be a detective and do detective work.
Was your father police?
No, he wasn't police.
Okay.
So just having the rapport with the homicide detective, I was like, you know what? And it's so crazy because when they came and told us that my father was murdered, they tried to say it was like a robbery. And I was like, nah. I was 15 at the time. I was like, no, it's not no robbery. I was like, so-and-so killed my father. And then a couple days later, it came out to be that so-and-so who I said was the guy who murdered my father.
Wow. So you was doing like your own detective work?
Yeah, it was just like something that just popped in my head. And I was like, no, my father wasn't murdered. So-and-so killed my father. Like, I didn't even have no time to think about it. Like, it just came right off the top of my head.
Wow.
Yeah, so after that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. But I kept procrastinating because, again, like I said, I'm not athletic at all, and I was scared about the athletic part, the push-ups, and the physical part. Mm-hmm. But I just was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just go for it, and I went for it.
And you blossomed. Now look at you now.
Yes.
Look at you now.
Yes.
What?
So, like, how does it feel? Like, do you love it? Like,
I do. A lot of people ask me
that.
I do love the profession. I think that it has its ups and downs, just like life. Everything in life has its ups and downs. I do have faith in the department. I do think that it's going to grow. What they say, things fall apart so good things can come together. So, yeah, I do love it. I do. I love what I do. I don't never go to work angry.
Nice.
No.
And you said you want to become a detective. You think so?
Yes, I'm ready for some detective work because, baby, I'm gonna get down to the bottom of it. I'm gonna get down to the bottom of it. You can't play me.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So, yes, I'm ready.
Good for you.
I mean, any suspect that talks to you,
she gonna find out.
They're gonna be like, listen.
All right, this is what happened.
Miss
right?
Detective.
Damn.
I did it.
Take my money. You better say it like a bird.
That's awesome. So, what else do you like? What do you like to do besides work?
Sure.
Because a lot of officers can't turn it off. They police even when they get off of work. What?
Not me. Not me. Listen, work stays at work, okay?
Right.
Listen, one thing about the job does not consume my life like how most police officers are. Like, outside of work, you wouldn't even be able to tell I'm a police officer. You probably would think I'm I don't know. But
Model.
Right.
Yeah.
Travel.
Whatever.
Travel extraordinaire.
I do travel a lot. So a lot of people probably like, where's she getting all this money from to travel? Who's sponsoring her? But I do like to travel a lot. I like to go out and party and
You
drink
should.
and and live my life. What they say, I'm for the streets. Like no. But I just like to live life.
You're supposed to.
I mean, you're single, right?
Yes,
And you make,
single.
You make a good living.
Yes, I do.
Why not?
No
Why
kids, right?
No kids.
No.
Yeah. So why not travel?
Right.
See different things.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that.
Meet different people.
Absolutely, have different conversations.
Yes.
That's how you evolve as a person.
Absolutely.
I'm all for that. That's awesome.
It's all through your experience.
How old are you?
27.
If you don't mind.
I'm 27.
That's
27.
perfect. That's perfect. Keep traveling.
I'm
keep
pushing
doing all
30.
that.
I'm knocking at 30 door.
30 is awesome.
It ain't there yet.
It gets real
It
juicy.
feel like
at
it's
40.
gonna fly.
It's gonna fly. You know that.
Oh yeah, it does.
I'll be 28 in a couple months.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Are you throwing a party?
What's your sign?
You just gonna?
A Virgo, the best sign, baby.
What?
Baby, yes. A Virgo.
In September or September?
Yes, September the 8th to be exact.
Okay.
Nice.
September Virgo.
Isn't that like Beyonce's?
Yes, I was just getting ready to sing. Beyonce.
Yeah.
I wish he was a Virgo.
I hear that.
Oh, you a Virgo too?
No, I'm just saying like
He tried to give you some dap.
because I knew it was Beyonce shit. That's why
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
I'm surprised you knew that, Mr. Mannequin. Only listen to Dominican music. I'm surprised.
Shot fired over here.
because I get along with Virgo.
What up?
There you go.
There he goes. Oh my God, I cannot take you.
So, being single, 27, that's amazing. You're an officer. Come on now.
Yes.
So are you ready, like for love, or you good until that person comes in your area?
Yes, what's the right
And,
person?
and if that person comes, what is your expectations for your significant other if he's there?
Great question. Great
I'm
question,
talking
doctor.
about.
Great question, doctor. And if so, we have a psychologist in the house.
Right, right.
Let him know, doctor. Dr. H.
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
not Dr. H. So, right now, I can say like I'm a little hot commodity right now. Oh no!
That's what I'm talking about.
Now you women in the building.
Right.
So this is the first time that I've ever been single.
Okay.
So I am embracing it.
What do you mean? First time you ever been? Like since high school, you've been always in a relationship?
Yes, I was in a 10-year relationship.
Wow.
Years?
10 whole years. Oh my God. And then right after that, I got into a 2.5 year relationship. So this is like the first time that I've ever been single.
I will wait till like your mid-30s.
Yeah, I will wait.
Whoa.
I will wait.
Well,
Unless that
No, no.
person comes and sweeps
I got a question.
Yeah.
Nah, but she's still getting
How
to
long-
know herself.
Yeah.
So how long you been on the force?
5 years.
5 years.
Is somebody? I'm not leaving.
Wait, I will wait.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I know.
I
If
would
I'm a
wait.
guy, I would have stayed. I don't care what you
That's
did.
great. That's great.
No,
she's
no.
20.
See?
No,
She
no.
started at 22.
No, listen. Absolutely. But he wasn't the right one, apparently.
Apparently.
facts. No,
Because
facts.
if you see the prize, you're not going to let that go.
And fine, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
And fine, bro. I'm not.
Period.
Period.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that?
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't.
He wasn't ready.
Great job, goofball. Great job.
Good job.
Great work.
Good job, you wet kid.
You did a trash job.
If he watched this, he's gonna be mad.
It's all good.
Honey.
Hey, save your tears, honey. You did it to yourself.
Child. Oh wow.
Coffee is good with milk, but better when it's black.
How about that?
Yeah, I would just stay single. See the world.
Just live.
Yeah.
I'm just living.
You don't need no stress.
No.
No. Until that, and you know what? Until that special
Make that
someone,
money.
until that special someone comes and meets your expectations, because you have to be picky. You just have
Oh
to.
my God.
You got
I mean,
enough to offer.
you could be picky and then agree to disagree. because that's always going to be in any relationship.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But the highs got to be way higher than the lows.
Absolutely.
The positives got to outweigh the negatives.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, it's all about communication.
That's true.
You know, don't invest. You know, because I'm picky in who I give my energy to. I'm a positive individual by nature. So as I get older, I tend to speak less and less to people, and speak more to the ones that I genuinely love and care about. Because being negative takes a lot out of you.
It does.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a grown man right there.
Right. You dig what I'm
That's a grown
saying?
man. That's the grown man.
You know? I mean, it takes a lot out of you. It changes your demeanor. You get upset. And who wants to get hot and bothered over something that's nonsense? Or dealing with a person that's ignorant and not at your level of mentality. So, you know, you gotta pick the pick of the litter, baby.
Yes. You know, I think it's really hard for, you know, women in our profession to, you know, find a really good man. Like, I think it's slim pickings. Like, I think that y'all men have more options than we do as women.
Why is that? Like, I don't get it.
What have you been getting, or what have you been seeing that makes it like hard?
Working overtime, wasn't he? I said he was mad she was working overtime, getting all that money.
So, for one,
I mean, you gotta
like,
get the money.
Yeah, but you know how these do.
Well, no. Here's the question: you're alpha female when you have to be, but are you that
Facts.
100% all the time? Are you that way with your significant other or boyfriend?
no.
Totally different, right?
Yes, I'm submissive.
Right. So what have you been getting, or what do you see?
I love that.
That's like right.
Didn't it sound so?
Somebody,
Ooh.
right.
It's just that
Damn.
I almost walked out of here.
a lot of
I was like,
Okay.
you know, I had a guy, you know, told me the other day he liked that I'm submissive. But anyway,
But
that's
you know what?
another
see,
story.
but the thing is
That's
he has
old
to
school.
know.
Yeah,
He has
facts.
to
What?
know. Like a lot of guys, they talk about,
Still trying to figure out.
Right.
I want you to be submissive, but they don't know what to do with it.
That's true,
Cause you got to know when to turn it on and when to turn it off.
right?
A lot of these dudes, they be like, I want a submissive female, but they don't know, or they can't handle that when she turns into that alpha female. They be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, they too.
You gotta understand, like,
Oh, that's because they got less testosterone in
right?
there.
So you gotta
Too much
understand.
Carl Thomas.
You gotta understand what you're doing.
Right. Come on now.
You gotta be submissive in certain areas.
But what have you been seeing? Paint the
So-
picture for me.
We don't really have a lot of pickings here in Baltimore, as you say.
Damn.
New York,
Damn.
New York is the answer, but I don't know about all that because they be corny. But anyway,
Oh, it got fired. Get out.
I'm sorry. How are New York dudes corny?
let me answer his question and let me get
That's not yes, ma'am.
See, being an alpha female, me, I'm gonna sit back and wait.
So first of all, like a lot of men here, they don't have the same ambition that I do. They don't have the same worth ethic. Like
Goals.
I don't.
Talk it,
I
Michelle
really
Obama.
don't want to make more than my man. Like I really don't want to.
Okay. She don't want to make more than a man, son. I don't blame her.
Yeah,
Who the fuck want to be with a broke motherfucker? I do.
yeah. Like I like nice things.
Facts.
But
We can't
but
do
if you
that.
if you making 150,
Basically,
And he making 30,000.
Right,
That's not a good
that's
mix.
a no go. Like
Right.
that's not a good.
no.
Like what he paying the light bill?
Not even. He playing T-Mobile.
barely,
T-Mobile.
Right.
barely.
He paying T-Mobile the prepaid.
You're right. You're the moose
He
ball.
asking her like, yo, can I borrow the car?
Yeah.
No, keep making your money.
Absolutely not. No.
Keep
go.
making your money.
And it's like I think it's just mainly the ambitious and the worth ethic. Like most men out here, they're not successful. Like they don't have a good job or good income, or they don't come from a good family. Most men, they just
A lot of mental issues.
yes, a lot of mental issues. I was
I've
going there
always
next.
thought,
Right.
that the hardest working people in Baltimore City are the females.
Yes. And that's true.
No, that's a fact.
And I see that every day at work.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It bothers me when these men cry at work. I be like,
right.
I'm a little harder than you, sir. What's up?
Right.
Yeah.
Toughen up, man.
You go to call. She's a nurse. And he eating Cheerios, but he driving her car.
Right.
And he can't even fill it up. And he mad at her because she got out of work late. Fam, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
She don't have Michelle Obama.
That's a Baltimore problem.
That's how they met. Michelle Obama was Barack's boss.
Because New York
she
dudes
saw his
hustle.
drive. Yeah.
That's just all I'm saying.
Yeah, but you made a good point about the mental health. Like, now that I'm single, that's the number one thing that I'm looking at when dating these men is their mental health on point.
Yeah.
And it all stems from that childhood trauma. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because it affects them moving forward.
Yes.
They don't know how to treat a woman. Treating a woman to them is laying hands.
Now you on
Yeah.
sign.
And if it's not laying hands, it's speaking derogatory.
Nah.
Right.
100%.
And that's not love.
That's
That's
not
not sexy. Don't need it.
I felt bad. I'm sorry.
You want
Because I see it
something
as I see it as generational. Because I'm a Baltimore dude. You know what I mean? South Baltimore, Northeast, same thing. But the work ethic I see in the younger dudes, they don't understand that when you, like me being around a man, growing up with a man in the household, he taught me that, like, even if all this leaves, I gotta work. I'm gonna be a truck driver. I'm gonna be this, that, and the fourth. It's gonna be 16-hour days.
Right.
So I saw that all the time. So sometimes when people see stuff, I don't think they understand what that means. Being a man is more than just a definition, it's an action. So
X.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it's tough. It's tough to define that, that counterpart that you're looking for, because even if you do find that one that says meet your goals and expectations, a lot of them still want to play around.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's I get where you I understand. I get where you're coming from, and that's why it's good to just be single and chill, or even try going to what you like to travel.
I do.
Branch out to Virginia, DC, PG.
Mm-hmm.
But so see,
It's
the
real
problem
professional men out there.
True, but see, the problem with that is I don't want a long distance relationship. Like, I want to be around my man. I want to be able to lay next to my man at night. Like, I don't want that distance.
I got you, but you know what? The first thing is in a conversation. Once you converse, you make love to that person just by mentally getting what you need from them. Mm-hmm. That's how I think that's how love is made, by becoming the best of friends.
I agree with that.
When you become the best of friends, you enjoy that person's company. Therefore, you love being around that person. Mm-hmm. And in return, you ultimately fall in love with that person because you just can't see yourself without being with that person.
Right.
Nothing to do sexually. All mental. I think sexually is like icing on the cake, because that's like, I really can't be around. I really can't be without this person, because you really love and adore them, and you miss their company and the fellowship that you have with that individual. But I think long distance, that's all in conversation.
Dr. H.
You know what I mean? Because the reason why I say that, because if you really invest that type of energy in that individual, and it's being reciprocated, you guys will do whatever it takes to make it work.
Right.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So distance wouldn't be a problem in that situation.
So I'm trying to figure what happened with 10 and 2. I'm gonna just call him 10 and 2. What happened with 10 and 2? Because I'm still trying to figure out 27, 5 years in, making good money, hardworking, gorgeous, flawless. 10 and 2. What these do?
But you know what?
Smack these.
But it's a lot.
Pickings out there.
She's been in a relationship since high school, going into her being an adult woman. And she never had that time.
2-year bid.
No, I didn't.
You know what I'm saying? So
Like
it's
being in jail.
It's time. It's time. Right. I mean, it's time for you to live and enjoy yourself.
It's
Couple years.
It's time for you to chill with your girl.
Did you break it off with them when they broke it off with you? Because he broke it off with them. It ain't that far. But 10 and 2, y'all need to.
So I'm gonna put it like this. I think that it was both our faults.
They
Like,
weren't mentally at.
I wasn't.
Was it communication?
Communication was a big part. I didn't realize how big communication was until after the fact, because I struggled a lot with communication, And
was he older or younger?
He was older. I like older men. He was older than me.
Shout out to the older guy.
Well, not even. But you know what? It's bad on his part because if he's older, he should be savvy enough and groomed enough to understand the situation and communicate clearly so that you guys wouldn't be all over the place.
Because I was inexperienced. Like I said, I was in a 10-year relationship, and then I had like maybe about a 6-month break, and then I met him, and then we got into a relationship. But I had some things that I needed to work on mentally.
Right.
I was going through a lot of childhood trauma from my father being murdered, and not really having a man to teach me how a man is supposed to make me feel. I was looking for love and a father figure in men instead of actually, dealing with what I was dealing with.
Right.
So that played a lot of part into my last relationship as well.
Wow.
That's so dope that like you acknowledge it and then
Yes.
you address it so that you could be better for your next relationship.
Absolutely.
But you know what?
That's
It's not even
amazing.
about you being better. I think that individual, it's nothing wrong with simple conversation, especially if you're giving yourself to the individual and letting them know this is what's affecting me or this is what I need or point me in the right direction.
Yeah, but the thing is that some people may not be equipped to handle it.
No, not exactly. Yeah, absolutely
That's
right.
the thing. So like she fixed it on her own.
So I think
You know what I'm saying?
I think we had those comments like in the beginning. He knew where I was at in life, as far as my mental whatever. And I think towards the end, like I started to acknowledge it more because it started to come out more, and I realized that it played a part in my relationship. It played a part in me as a woman. That I wasn't doing things that I should have been doing because of my inexperience, because of my lack of not having a father figure or a manly figure to teach me these things or show me these things.
Wow. That's so real. That is so real.
Yeah, 'cause she identified it. She's like, oh, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know she'd been identified it, but it's unfortunate that he wasn't, I really can't get at him, but at the end of the day,
Dr. Keaton in the background. What do you think?
What-
Dr.
what-
She's in the back. She's in the back. She was like,
Oh Lord,
Dr.
she
Keaton was
probably
like, this
she
is
probably
amazing.
like I
You
want
better
to I want to jump in on
Go
this
ahead,
because
Dr. Keaton.
because
You
she
better come
knows
in.
because she knows she knows, and I'm not going to put all the blame on him because I played a part in it
Of
as well.
course.
And at one point he was like my best friend, like you said, like he was like my best friend, but unfortunately it just didn't work out.
And sometimes it happens like that.
It be like that.
But my thing is, when there's an age gap, you should know differently.
True. But that's true, but not if you're suffering and dealing with
Your own personal
personal mental stuff
Right.
that you haven't addressed yet.
Absolutely.
That you haven't addressed. So it's just like,
Right.
Dr. Keaton in the back, ready to go ahead, put some science terms on it. Ready to break it down.
Well, no, that's good though. Are you guys at least friends?
no,
Okay,
absolutely not.
I hear that. She's done.
And unfortunately, I wish that we could be friends, but
Listen, X is X for a reason, baby.
no, we're not.
Keep
not
it
friends.
moving.
And that's the sad part about it now.
Yeah, that's the
We're
sad
not friends.
part.
And Keto will tell you, like, she still to this day, she'll be like, yo, I can't believe that y'all in the space that y'all are, because like I used to look up to y'all, like, y'all was my idol, and I was just like, sis, child.
Right.
But yeah, no, we're not friends.
That happens. But I'm glad you're in a good space though. That's awesome.
Thanks. It took me a while to get here though. It took me a while to get here because a couple months ago and even last year I wasn't taking it well. I wasn't, because I love hard. Like, I'm a Virgo. I give my all, and I love hard, and I have abandonment issues. I have attachment issues, and all of that stems from me being my father being murdered. Right. So it's just like I always had this void of that I need a man. Like, I need somebody to love me as a man and to protect me. So I didn't know how to let go. I didn't know how to walk away. I will fight, and I will try to keep coming up with options to make it work. But God just kept giving me signs and said, sis,
that's not it for you.
It's not for you. It's not for you.
Have you got any counseling in reference to that?
Yeah, so I've been in counseling since my father was murdered. That's the one good thing that I thank my mother for, because I don't know where I would be. I probably would be in a whole different headspace if I didn't get counseling. I started counseling like a month after my father was murdered.
Good.
And I actually still go to counseling until this day.
That's good, because my brother I played college football with. He runs AGS programs right here on Wolf Street.
Okay.
He has his own facility with mental health.
Okay.
And he has a phenomenal just what he has. You know, he's got his work is under him, and his program is amazing. So, you know, shout out to AGS programs, anybody that's dealing with anything mental, because it's a lot. You know, a lot of people carry baggage with them, and it's hard to compartmentalize that when you're in this line of work. You know what I'm saying? Because anything can spark and it hits you different than it hit an average person that never went through that. So I commend you for even saying that, and that's huge. That shows growth on your part as a woman. That's amazing, because I think in any man, I think in any woman that they love and cherish, you know, their counterpart, they give their all.
Yes.
So, you know, it has to be reciprocated back, you know, and it should be a man that's strong enough mentally to know what you're going through, since you were friends first. You know what I'm saying? To have the testicular fortitude to get through that and to groom your relationship to make it better. But some people doesn't have to. Like you said, he's got his own issues he got to deal with. His issues and your issues together, of course, it was fireworks.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to work.
Especially coming from Baltimore. I told Dre when I first met him, about going on 5-6 years, and H 2 years. Like, I was like, I don't know how y'all do it. Being around all these traumatic, man, this stuff that goes back to the 1800s from some of these trauma from some of these dudes carry. And you can see it on their face. They don't, as soon as they see you, they like, I'm like, damn, like, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, bro. You ready to go to war right now?
Hey, this is a very unique city that we love. We love the citizens.
We love it.
We appreciate you.
We love it. It's a unique city, but we love it.
So what do you like to eat? What's your favorite food? Talk to me.
So
Can you cook?
Oh.
child.
Whoa!
Keita.
Come
I see
on.
Keita face in the back. Oh. Slip into the back like homeless
Well, listen, you know what's coming. Come on now.
So all right, so listen.
Take your time.
So I'm a very picky eater. I'm very picky.
Okay.
Do I know how to cook? I know how to cook a little bit, but not really. Not really. I learned
What
a
is
lot.
that?
I learned a lot from my ex, for his cooking, because he was a really good cook. I never had an interest in cooking. Like growing up, my mother used to always try to get me in the kitchen, but it was just never my thing. Like I just feel like this cooking has to be something that you really want to do, something that you love. Like I can do a little something, but
All right, what's your go-to?
for his cooking, right?
Yes.
My go-to is cabbage and salmon. That's my
Word?
go-to. Yes, like I know how to do that. Like,
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay.
But I've been picking up a little bit more of cooking skills, because I realized like I might not get lucky the next go around and have a man that knows how to cook. So, and I know a lot of men want that. So I've been picking it up just a little bit. But
So like, what do you eat? Like on a normal day basis, like what do you feed yourself?
Somebody in the background laughing, just so you know.
so
I hope it's not a number with a fucking
She's be like, yeah,
with a fucking large Coke at the end of the motherfucker.
No.
Okay.
I don't eat that bad. I mean, can't y'all tell? I don't eat that bad. But,
Right.
You know, I'm trying to work on my figure a little bit.
High five.
I thought you was trying to tell me I was hitting 5. I'm sorry. But so I'm trying to work
like
on my
2 times already.
I'm sorry. You know we like it. Don't do that.
Nah, you good. You good. I'm just
So
okay. What you
yeah,
do?
so I'm trying to work on my figure, because like I said, I be on vacation a lot.
Okay.
But and I picked up a couple pounds since the academy.
Ain't nothing wrong
But
with
I
that.
dropped them back a little bit.
You
too.
good though. Okay.
But for the most part, I eat out a lot, and
I want to know what you gonna feed a motherfucker.
salmon and cabbage.
Salmon and cabbage.
But like I can make baked chicken, I can make rice, I can make vegetables. Like I can do
I
vegetables.
know you can make it, but is it good?
Yeah, it's good. It's
Because
good.
anybody could cook.
No, it's good. It's good. Especially,
Okay.
especially my cabbage. Like I feel like that my cabbage
I know
is
you want
better.
to say something.
My cabbage is better. My mother can tell you my cabbage is better. And
Well, listen, you said
friend of
cabbage.
mine.
Cabbage, that ain't no easy thing.
It's easier than you think.
I mean, but the ingredients, it's got to be soft paws. I don't
Yeah,
like no
my
hard
cabbage is good. It's really good. Like I feel like that I'm proficient.
Right.
I'm proficient in making cabbage. Like
Okay.
I can make some cabbage.
You said salmon cake, salmon cakes, or
No,
just salmon?
I don't eat salmon cakes.
You don't eat
I
salmon cake?
Salmon.
Okay.
Salmon. Yes. No
It's
cake.
not for me. It's not for me.
What's not for you? You don't like salmon cakes, bro?
No, I love all that, but her, I can't trust the fact that she's gonna feed me.
You gotta duck. I feel the shot. Get low.
You can't do it.
You
You
get on my
can't do
nerves.
it.
I'll be over there cooking instead. You be eating Dominican food.
All day.
And see,
Not for
I
me.
don't want all that.
Ooh,
Well, rice, plátano,
No, I don't want that.
what?
carne, what chicken?
I told y'all I'm a picky eater. Like when I go out the country and stuff,
But have you-
y'all should see what I eat.
So what you
Have you eaten
eat?
this plátano?
Street.
Are you a steak and fish, or what do you like?
So when I do go out the country, I do eat a lot of steak. I'm not really a steak eater, but I eat it a lot out the country. I like, to me, if the food smells nasty, I mean, if it stink or if it looks nasty, I'm not eating it.
Absolutely
that's
not.
That's just me.
I'm bougie.
So I've tried plantain before, and it was okay. I feel like that Dominican rice is it's just not cooked like black people rice. Like,
Nah, but that's resort rice.
It's different.
Yeah.
so remember I told you I was dating a little Dominican, and he cooked me some rice. I think it was rice, beans, and chicken, and it stinked. So I didn't eat it, and he was like really upset with me. But I
You don't know
So
what he's
Baltimore, I
doing.
love it. He's so Baltimore.
He
I
was
love
upset
it.
with
It
me.
stink though. What you
Like it stink. Like it didn't have a like. You know what Dominican food smell like?
It didn't have an attractive aroma for it.
Yeah, like
I don't blame you, but damn.
She's so Baltimore. I love it. I love it.
so. Like I know y'all New Yorkers. Y'all eat what's it called? Jerk chicken and so I like jerk.
Oxtails.
Yeah, I like jerk chicken. Oxtails, no, it just doesn't look fulfilling.
You
To
gotta
me.
tell it.
It's amazing.
Let me translate for you all. Being from Baltimore, just don't tell us that this is what you're cooking, and then we'll eat it. For example, when I was eating, what's the small octopus that are fried? They're fried calamari.
Yeah, so I like calamari though. I like calamari.
I was smashing those up, being with some of my other friends, and then when they told me what it was, and I peeled back the fried part, I never ate it again.
So what do you
Calamari
like?
is delicious.
What's your go-to?
I told you salmon. Like everywhere
Just
I go,
salmon.
I get salmon. Yes.
Ain't no
Okay,
wrong
so-
with that
so
because
let
I
me
love
ask you something.
salmon.
We're at a restaurant. What's your appetizer? We're at the Bygone.
I see.
We're at the Bygone.
I never been to the Bygone, but
Then you need to go.
a Caesar salad. You gonna take me?
Come
That's
on,
not
now.
a problem. We can go tonight.
Whatever.
Shit. We can go tonight.
So, a Caesar salad with no croutons, and maybe some type of shrimp. Did I say it right? Because people be. Hold on. Did I say it right?
What she said, what she
Hold
said.
on, what
She
is
said shrimp,
I don't know what
Come on,
that
tell me how to say it right. I don't even say
I don't know what that is.
sweetheart. SHR shrimp,
shrimp.
not strip.
There you go.
Shrimp.
There you go.
Just said scrimp.
Hey, yo,
Cooking with gas.
Jack.
I just checked out.
You're gone. You already left.
You know how I get down.
So yeah, I'll eat calamari. It just
Our
depends.
palate. Yeah, you just have to
I gotta.
expand your
Yeah, I
palate,
have to
that's
expand my palate, and
You'll be
yes,
fine.
I have to.
Ain't nothing
but-
wrong with that.
all. Yeah.
So
It
what's
comes with time.
mom's home cooking? It comes to time that comes with
You're right, man.
the individual you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying, baby?
Come
on now. It's
you know what I mean?
levels.
You're gonna
It's
be
levels.
eating.
You know
You're
what
gonna
I'm
be in the ocean.
But listen, we'll talk about that another time. Anywho, what does mom looks like to cook?
My mother, she can cook anything
She cook
and everything.
anything.
Like it's crazy because me and my sister, we don't really cook, but my brother cooks.
Okay.
Like me and my sister is. Man,
What the fuck going on with y'all?
I don't know. We
Come
never
on.
we never picked
God
an
damn.
interest in it. Like I never had an interest in it. I don't know. Like I I don't know.
It's part
you the
of
oldest?
it's part of dealing with a man.
But I asked Facebook probably a couple months ago. I was like,
You said you what?
I asked Facebook.
Why
I
would
asked
you ask social
Facebook.
media? My
You know,
God.
I asked the men, like, how do y'all feel about a woman not knowing how to cook? And
You
a lot
know
of men are okay with it, to believe it or not.
Not me.
That's that.
Fuck
probably
no.
is.
I mean, you gonna eat,
But
but it might not be my cooking.
Man, so first off-
Listen,
I'm gonna make
Bro.
sure you eat, but it might not be my
Bro.
cooking.
first off,
I'm gonna eat.
but
these ain't men. First off,
eat.
these not men. And they
We
looking
dealing with
and they,
cans.
right, and they looking at chocolate. They like, we gonna say whatever we want.
No.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna eat.
Bro,
I ain't gonna be fooled.
But you know what? No, but see, here's the thing though. Check it, right? When you deal with a certain caliber of male, an alpha male, that's squared away, has businesses besides police work, is at that level, there's expectations on his side as well. So a man's not trying to hear, I don't want to fucking eat out every day. No. What else do you bring to the table besides good looks and a nice job and career? Just something, you know what I'm saying? So it's good because it's all about group, iron sharpens iron at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be the complete package, not saying that you're not, because you are. But I'm just saying, you want to be like, yo, I'm not leaving this motherfucker nothing unscathed. I got everything you need, period. What's up?
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys want it, like, it's not about eating out. No. I want a nice home-cooked meal. Put your heart and put your love into that dish. You ain't got to cook every day.
Especially if you get an old school dude, like, he ain't trying to be outside all day. He trying to be in the car. Out of the way.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you understand what H is saying? Like,
Yeah, I get it. I do. I understand. That's why I said I picked up.
And if-
I picked up a little bit.
and if you don't got it, you better know he knows. You better hope that he could call and be like, yo, I need a table tonight.
Yo. I can still hear myself. So we good then. Okay.
Excuse us.
Sorry that. Now something came out the... Pause. It just sounded real...
I was about to.
I'm sorry. Wow.
I was about to
Yeah, I had to pause myself. That was real disrespectful.
No, but like,
But,
what H is saying is true. Like, he's not trying to be out every night.
I get it.
and that's part of making each other better. Because it's a lot of men that don't know how to cook either. But men like me, I cook. I do it all.
But
Cook, clean, mop,
same
I do
way-
it all.
Yeah, like the
Because
same
I
way.
got expectations of myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The same way he's, you cooking, he should be washing laundry or do something else.
I prefer to wash the laundry. Y'all don't know what y'all doing.
What you mean?
It don't be no smells to the clothes.
Whoa.
What y'all doing?
Fabric softness, everything on top of the laundry detergent.
thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna be from the dollar store.
Thank you.
Yo,
And you
know what
gotta
I'm
get
saying?
the sanitizer.
You gotta get the
Put in
time.
there
You know
with
what I'm saying?
the other day, my mom came through, and I'm like, Ma, this ain't right.
What's that?
She's like, I told you how to wash clothes. I said, Ma, my game has elevated. I like to wash my own clothes.
Yeah.
So you don't have to deal with that. You don't have to deal with that.
I wash everything.
Right. And
I
ain't
wash
too
my own
many,
shit.
I wash everything.
and it ain't too
I
many
fold
men
my
that fold
shit.
their
I fold my
drawers.
shit.
Word.
You know
On
what I
my
mean?
socks.
That's
Hey,
a
yo,
man. That's a
Fold
man.
I fold the
Bring.
panties, everything. I'm a
Bring.
beast with that
Yes.
Folding.
Yes.
Listen.
shit. And you can't fold panties like you fold drawers.
Facts.
Right?
Let 'em know.
Up top.
Let them know.
Up top. Big
Let 'em
difference.
Know. Let them know.
It's a different
difference.
story.
I worked in a clothing store, so it's a big. It's a
I ain't
difference.
working none of that. I just know what I'm doing. You
Right.
heard? But now some dudes, but some dudes do be fucking up the laundry. Like you can't put towels mixed with light colors and dark colors. You got to switch it up.
Right.
Lights got to go with lights. Darks got to go with dark. Towels got to go with towels.
Facts.
You know what I'm
You're an
saying?
amateur. That's an amateur.
Right.
You're an amateur.
And if they
Facts.
don't know what they doing, read the fucking instructions. It's on there. If you don't know what you're doing, just read the instructions.
Or just ask.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Just ask.
And
Don't
I wash
just do
dishes. I hate when I come home and I see dishes in the sink.
That's my biggest pet peeve.
You
I'm
gotta
like-
wash them at a certain temperature.
I don't give a fuck if the house is messy.
No.
But if the dishes are in the fuck,
Yo,
like,
For me-
was there 18 people in here?
I don't like.
I
I don't like a dirty kitchen. I don't like the floor not swept. I don't like things being. I like the cushions on the couch. That shit bothers me. I swear, it irritates me. As soon as I walk through the house, if there's dishes, I'm just going. I don't know what it is. The kitchen has to be clean at all times.
kitchen. I don't know.
You know what bothers
It's the
me?
bathroom for me.
If you half-ass clean the kitchen, what I mean by half-ass, you clean the dishes, right? But there's 4 fucking pots over there that you just leave, or the eyes on
H, the pot's got water in it. I'm like this. That shit. I'm like,
or check it.
walk
why
back
the
out.
fuck
You just
is
Or
walk
the
back
everything,
out.
or check, or everything is clean, but the eyes on the stove is dirty as a motherfucker.
Oh, wow.
You just walk back out.
Like, yo, what's going on here?
That's not cleaning the kitchen. I don't
It's
know what
not
type of
cleaning
woman
the
y'all
kitchen.
letting clean the
No,
kitchen,
it's
but that's
just-
not cleaning the kitchen.
But some guys, that's what I'm saying. So when you asking them questions, you asking guys that question. You gotta ask men those questions. It's a difference.
Facts.
It's a difference. A lot of
Okay.
guys out there.
Like,
a
I
lot
get
of
it.
men.
Like, you had a busy day. The living room was messy. But yo, why is there 17 plates in the dishwasher?
That's absurd.
Was there 17 people here? I just want to know.
But, you know, and it goes with men and women. A lot of them, you know, that's got to be a part of your expectations or what you see for your relationship. That's got to be established. Because if you assume it should be done, don't assume. Because maybe it's not what he does on a normal. Or maybe it's not what she does on a regular.
Or what he
Right.
learned.
You know what I'm
never
saying?
learned that.
Like me,
The dude may never learn that.
cleaning your room is everything. I hate to come home to a fucking bed that's unmade. That bothers me. That really grinds my gears. Like, my closet is my closet. You know, I can close the door. But a bed being unmade, and kids, it
The
just
rule
bothers
should
me.
be the last one out makes the bed.
No, I just clean it when you get the fuck up. When everybody's out of the bed,
The last person,
make your bed.
the last person
Fuck.
that woke up makes the bed. That's it. You gotta make the bed.
If you up, make that motherfucking bed. You know what I'm saying? All right, come on now. Even my daughters, let's go. 3 years old. All right, let's get in the room. Come on, put the comfort on there. Let's get the sheets the way it got to be. All right.
So
Military.
you saying all this, like I said,
Go ahead.
y'all men, what about the bathroom? Like, the bathroom is really a problem for
It
me.
really is because a lot of motherfuckers, dick hairs and all that shit. All the like, motherfuckers are disgusting.
Clean the seat, don't clean nothing.
Like yo, you.
I got an answer for that. Go ahead.
I'm real meticulous, definitely in cleaning, like the bathroom, the floors. You got to get down and you got to clean. It ain't.
Hands
it's
for
not.
yes.
You got to be hands on.
Yes,
You have to
I
be.
agree.
Because it's not, you know, it's just normal for, you know, for body hairs to come on. It's normal. You know, hair's gonna, you know, even females in the shower, which, you know, your hair, you shower in your hair. You gotta clean it, bro.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Talk to your boy. I'm glad we talking. You know, so we on some real grown up shit.
And this how you determine grown man shit. How many bathrooms you got?
4.
How many bathrooms you got?
Same amount.
Huh?
4.
You got your own bathroom?
In my bedroom, yeah.
You got one bathroom, right?
In the bedroom, yeah.
You got one bathroom, right? That's the bathroom that you do what you do. That the kids know. That's daddy's bathroom.
Stay out of there.
That's it. That eliminates all your questions.
Whatever. No, I'm not trying.
I'm dead serious. If you have your own bathroom,
What the fuck
So what
is
the-
that?
Right. What that mean?
that's your own bathroom.
So you saying that
Well,
it
for
can
me-
be dirty? Is that what you saying? That it can be dirty?
No, and like not that it can be dirty, but they're not gonna see that.
What are you talking about?
Your own bathroom.
No, I'm talking about every bathroom in unison.
all bathrooms should be clean, but I'm talking about like your bathroom where you do your dirty
I'm barely home because the nigga always working.
That's what I'm saying.
But at the end of the day,
There's
every
one
bathroom gonna be clean in unison.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely. I don't know what he's talking about. So we know what your bathroom look like. Your bathroom.
What I'm
We
saying
know
is-
what it look like.
What I'm saying is that we're blessed enough. There's one bathroom that we could choose that is not an issue. It's away from everybody else.
So what about people who is not fortunate enough to have that?
Then you got to keep that shit clean. Keep that shit clean. I mean, I came from that. I came from one
We
bathroom.
all came from it.
Keep that shit clean.
But you know what? It's all a part of the grooming stage. You know, as you're being grown and groomed to the person that you ultimately are. And even if you haven't been taught that way, it's okay. Mm-hmm. But it's okay to take constructive criticism.
Yes.
Like, this is how it should be. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of people wear their hearts on the shoulder, like, oh, no, that's not. No, this is how it should be. This is what it is. Don't get mad. I understand. You're grown up a certain way.
You know what? That should happen in the districts. Clean up after yourself. In the districts,
Listen, that's another story.
Yeah, that's another story.
you should clean up after yourself in the districts.
That's another story.
Precincts, whatever you call them. Yo, you do something crazy, yo, do an extra flush.
I think a lot of animals
Extra flush.
be in the districts. I can only imagine what
Yo,
their
I get
house look
mad.
like.
I get mad.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I
god.
get mad when I go in there and I'm like, come on, bro. Yo, clean up after yourself. Bro,
You know somebody stole my shower gel one day?
Oh my.
Yo, I left for like brand new shower gel at the district.
You can't make this stuff.
You
up.
can't make it up.
Fam,
Like, how do you steal shower gel?
in the district, I'm not gonna say which district. It's not the
They throw 'em
Southeast.
under the bus.
It was not the Southeast.
Right.
They took my shower slippers.
Ain't that crazy? Like, you want to put your feet in somebody else's slippers. They shower shoes.
People are trifling now.
This is disgusting. Yeah, world, this is a lot of nasty ass police. Man. These motherfuckers is crazy. But listen, what kind of music you like to listen to?
Rap.
Well, what's your-
R&B,
R&B?
Dominican.
You said,
What you did earlier? Yes, I like rap and R&B. On my Sunday, on Sundays, I like to listen to gospel up until about 12 noon.
Okay.
On my Sundays.
okay.
But yeah, I like.
Why on Sunday? Why not every day?
Well, I listen to it. I listen to it on days like when I need a little push or I'm going through something.
Right.
But majority of the time, I'm listening to my R&B or my rap music.
Hey, yo, you ever heard of a guy named Frank Sinatra?
No. Kitty, you know what that is? Okay.
So she said she all Jesus at 12:01. Back to trapping.
Yeah.
Back to trapping.
But we already know your taste in music. We already discovered that.
Oh.
Do y'all have any bullets left? Because y'all are firing at each other right now. Let's get to figure out we need to reload it.
I like a certain R&B.
The
He taught me a couple songs. Yeah. But if you don't know Frank Sinatra, you have to talk to him. And we're done.
Okay.
I don't want to talk to you no more.
I'm
He said
sorry.
we're done.
Right.
Oh man. All right, so you like to travel. What is your favorite place you've been to so far?
What's your favorite island?
For
Oh,
some reason, I keep ending up in Mexico for some reason. But
I thought you was going to say the Dominican Republic. I just thought.
I know not to send my man there alone.
Oh!
Okay. Oh, you found that real funny.
Damn! Shots
I know
fired.
that's one place I won't send my man.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
She cleared the club with
Brazil,
that one. We all.
Wow.
It's not even DR. It's Brazil's the hot spot.
That too, and Colombia, but we ain't talking about that. You said the DR.
Oh.
But you said the DR.
She knows all the hot spots.
Damn.
Oh my God.
How many? I just want
I told you I be getting down to the bottom of stuff. Ain't nobody gonna play me out.
You
here.
sure right?
Okay?
Listen, I ain't never been there before. I ain't been never.
You should definitely
I
be
ain't been not a near nutter.
You should definitely be detective.
Hey, how many when y'all got you got like 2 extra clips? She unloaded all of this.
Every bit of
I
it.
mean, off the whole belt.
You
that's
ain't
gone.
getting nothing past
you
this
ain't
woman
getting
here.
nothing. Yeah, that's the whole belt.
She with the shit. So listen, she smelling a mile away.
But yeah, so I'm actually gonna go back to Jamaica in like 2 weeks.
Jamaica's a little spot.
But I
Jamaica.
like Jamaica because of the
Why?
culture, and I like when the girls they do the little wine. Like I like that. Like
Not that wine.
yeah,
Jamaica's
the
a
dirty
fun.
wine.
Jamaica's
Yeah.
definitely
I never
a
been
good
there.
place.
I never been there.
Jamaica's a fun time.
Yeah,
Love it.
Besides DR, I'll say Jamaica's like
he had to throw DR
Had to
in
throw
there.
DR in there.
He had to. You been there this year yet?
where?
DR.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, she have you been there this year?
Oh, this year? No. I'm going.
where you going? Yo, watch out now.
Uh-oh.
I usually hit DR like around October.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be on the lookout.
You gonna meet me there?
No, no.
DR's alright. DR's alright.
No, that's awesome.
But Jamaica's dope. Jamaica's dope.
It is.
Jamaica's really dope.
I like the culture.
That's dope.
And the food's so good.
Yeah, it is good.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Have you been like, well, where's the strangest place you've been?
Strange. I don't think I've really been any strange places. Everywhere I've been, I like.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't been. I told you I'm picky. Like certain stuff, I'm just not gonna do, eat, or go.
Have you gone to Europe?
No.
No. So it's all been Caribbean.
Yeah, it's all been Caribbean. Because I'm impatient. Like I don't think I can sit on a flight for those long hours. And then
It goes by fast.
And then my biggest thing is the food. Like I can't be
goes
gone
by
all the many
fast.
days without food. Like so I don't know. I do want to go to Greece though. That's Santorini.
Santorini.
Oh, Santorini.
There you go.
Yeah, I do want to go there. I do want to go there.
Santorini, yeah.
I do wanna go there. Maybe for my honeymoon or something.
I know that's right. Right. That's what I'm talking
It'll
about.
be soon. It'll be soon. I'm throwing blessings on you.
There you go.
Let me catch him. Come on.
So where do you see yourself 10 years from now in the department? You want to move up in rank?
I
or-
do want to move up to ranks. I haven't decided on the farthest I want to go, but I do want to move up to ranks. I'm actually thinking about next year taking a test.
Sure.
I didn't want to take it too early, and I didn't want to take it too late because I still want to, experience things. And like I said, I want to be a detective first before I become a sergeant.
Definitely.
So,
But get the experience.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So,
Even if you don't study, just do it. Take the
that's what a
written.
lot of people say.
Take the written, and then when you get selected for the oral, pause. Just go.
Pause.
Because they're gonna ask you these questions anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be prepared to stand in front of people and talk.
It's so funny because my lieutenant today, he had me give roll call.
Who's your lieutenant?
Lieutenant Eduardo.
Ja.
Yeah, Ja.
He's a guy of ours.
Yeah, he is.
That's our guy.
That's
He's a
our
good guy.
Northeast guy right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He's a
fuck with Ja.
Good guy.
Ja, good dude. He gonna teach you right. He is.
Yeah, he's solid.
Yeah. He wants you to give roll call.
Yeah, he gave. I did roll call this morning.
Good for you. Public speaking, nothing wrong with that.
How'd
Stage,
you feel?
listen,
I felt good.
stage presence is everything.
Yeah.
You should definitely go to DDU though. Yeah, for sure.
Nah, yeah, definitely. You got that. You'll have fun.
Yeah, get these cases off.
There you go.
Because
That's
when
what
you
I'm
do
talking
get
about.
promoted, right, you learn certain things back there. And then when you get promoted, you have the option of patrol or DDU.
Well, you're going to patrol.
Yeah,
You're
no.
going to patrol. But it's easier for them to slide
then-
you in DDU.
But then they'll be like, "Yo, come back here."
Right. Because they know you.
That'll be dope.
You've been there.
I mean, I wish you the best.
I'm proud of
Thank
you.
you. I appreciate it.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
proud of you. You're doing extremely
Thank
well.
you. Thank you.
Blossoming. I see the glow, baby. Keep it up.
Thank you.
So listen, you want to give any shout outs? Who you want to give shout outs to before we wrap this thing up?
June. Let me give a shout out to my cousin for coming through.
Coming through.
Me. Thanks, Boo. Keita.
She over there.
I can't wait to hear what she got to say when this is over. Like, I can't wait till what she had to say. Because that's my girl. Like, we talk every day. Like, we each other's therapists.
That's good. We got to have her on, too.
Yeah.
We'll plan that.
When are you going to come on?
She always ready.
Bar.
We go
She just told you not to put her on the spot, but now she said she's almost ready.
You hear that voice? You hear that voice?
That's that Aquarius.
Always.
Oh, Lord.
I'm like, whoa.
An hour ago, I don't like being put on the spot.
Ay, ay, ay. And that's what y'all say. Ay, ay, ay. And that's, say it for me.
You want to give a shout out to your district? What district you work in?
Northern District.
All day.
All day, every day.
You know I field trained in Northern, right?
Did you?
Yeah.
I field trained in the Eastern. I actually wanted to go back to the Eastern, but I'm glad that I'm in the Northern.
Yeah, no, that's good. Northern's good.
Shout out
Especially
to my boy.
the leadership there.
Yeah.
The Northern is very good.
Yeah,
It's getting better. It's getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting better.
We're going to say that.
Yeah,
We're going to say that.
getting
We're
better.
going to say that.
RM over there. I don't want to listen now.
Hey, I know he.
Sergeant.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Hey, he quiet. He don't be with none of that.
I love that kid.
He's actually on my shift. He was saying today.
Really? That kid.
He's so quiet though. Like he's really quiet. He's really good. But he's a good man though. He got your back. He got your back.
He's a genius.
Oh, I can see that. I definitely can see that.
Genius.
Yeah, I definitely can see that.
He won't let you show it, but he's a genius.
Yeah, I can see
The
that.
kid's a problem.
Oh, listen, we got to have you back.
Yes, I always come back.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Keep doing your
You have
thing.
fun?
I did.
Of course you did.
That's all that matters.
That's it. All right, folks. Episode 77. Got a little taste of my sister Bree. And listen, we keep building. Keep having phenomenal content. People on here. We appreciate you. We love you. Dre.
Peace and love.
Triple C.
Peace and love.
Be the change in the world that you want to see.
All right, my folks. We love you. We appreciate you. That's episode 77, baby. Another one in the books. Take care. Stay safe. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Later.
The views and opinions expressed on the Silverback podcast are those of the hosts, producers, and/or the persons appearing on the program, and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the federal, state, or local government. This includes, but not exclusive to, the Department of Defense and/or the Baltimore City Police Department.